What's up? It's the Deck Talking Devil. Cigar for the day is the Lunatic. This is like the 7 and or 4 3/4 and 7, something like that. It's not the 880. The 880 right now is pretty hard to get a hold to, especially in stores. So I had to go with this. Was talking to a guy who happened to have bought the only box of 880s in the store. And he told me that he was smoking one night and it lasted for 4 hours. 4 hour fucking burn. That's crazy. I definitely gotta get one. It's my drink, Lagunitas Citrus Senesis. It's a pale ale, Citrus Senesis. Made with blood orange. You can smell the oranges and you can taste it. Not my favorite drink, but it's decent. So, still working on this book here, Colts of the Shadow by Kenneth Grant. Want to say this is one in a trilogy, maybe a trilogy. I know he has Hecate's Fountain in there, and then it's another book with like a black and green cover that I can't call the name of right now, but pretty sure it's 3 of them. So, what makes something a cult? Not occult with the OCCULT, not that. What makes something a cult? An organization, a belief system. What makes it a cult? Had you gone back in maybe the 1st century AD, then more than likely Christianity would have been considered a cult. More than likely. You think of, and if you follow the Jews for Judaism movement today, Christianity is still viewed as a cult. A rather malevolent cult at that. And it's funny how, given time, how the tables have turned and how Christianity has now, in a sense, become the religion of the world. The most popular, or the largest, maybe the fastest growing religion of the world, especially the New World. So, when you get things like the Inquisition, and you get Catholicism or Roman Christianity coming into lands where there's people who practice Judaism, people who are Jews, people who are Moors who practice Islam, and native people, all those who hadn't been killed off due to European colonialism, and dare I say Protestant colonialism, Catholic colonialism, and Islamic colonialism. The main three cults, religions. Those people, those original people, native people, had a spiritual system, and they left it behind in megaliths and monuments, which still stand to this day, to infiltrate forcefully their lands and to commit genocide. It's really disgusting to me, hard to talk about, because you get a loss of life on such a grand scale, and dehumanization of a people, and it's done so casually, so haphazardly, as if it's of no significance. And then we teach it, we perpetuate this superiority complex in our institutionalized education system. And we also glorify it through the continued glorification and exaltation of the modern day church and mosque. It's atrocious. It's hideous. So every time a people were conquered, the conquerors would then invert those whom they have conquered religion and basically absorb their gods into their religions. And so you get the gods of the Africans in Dahomey, in Difa, in the Congo, in Benin, in Togo. You get their gods absorbed by the conquerors, the colonizers. And you find them all throughout their myths and their belief systems, demoted to lower statuses. And then those religions and spiritual systems which belong to the original autochthonous people of the land are now deemed cults, and in most cases made illegal, punishable by death, branded as heresy. To even speak against the church and the holy writ of God was a crime that could cost you your life. So what's really the cult? Dare I say Christianity, with all the blood on its hands, with a history of sacrifice, animal and human. Dare I say Islam, with its pagan origins and its mimicry of Christianity. What makes something a cult? Is it because it's evil? Is it because it's a threat to humanity? Or is it that system, that belief, that stands in opposition to the belief of the conquerors, the colonizers, aka the Christians, the Catholics, the Muslims? This is the Deck Talking Devil. Until next time, keep smoking, my friends.